What? Hello and welcome, this is AZ383. Welcome to another fabulous episode of Let's Play Wario World. I'm sorry it's been a long time. I've had some personal things and academic things keeping my attention. So, as Wario is number 1, let's make sure we complete this level. Sparkle Lands, Pecan Sands. Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest. This episode took a long time, had quite a few problems, massive editing was required, and probably was what I would call a monster to edit because of so many problems. Now, anyway, as you jump off and begin the level, you go up, climb up, and grab that red button so you can grab this red chest. This level is quite a fun one, but a lot of people find it to be quite difficult with the Wario World series. I mean, granted, this game isn't hard, really. I don't see it as a particular challenge, a real challenge, at least. There's so many other harder games out there. But this level is quite annoying, especially if you want to 100% this game. So I'm gonna say ahead of time, I was late with grabbing a Spriteling, specifically the yellow Spriteling. So because I have to come back for him later, I'll show the clip of when I am near the Spriteling, and show you how to get him. So it won't waste all your time. It didn't waste my time. I'm missing him the first time. Basically, I'm helping you out by letting you see where to get the yellow Spriteling and when to get the yellow Spriteling. After this episode, I will, within a week of releasing it, because I have been behind, and I'm aware, at least a week behind, I will release the finale to this episode quite soon, and the crystal entity captures me. Thanks. He's forcing me to keep talking. He's forcing me to stay here. I don't want to, man. I want to move. I want to get along with this life and move and run and jump and swing your little soldiers into your body. Still, I want to, and I will, release the finale within a week of this episode's release. And the funny thing is, this episode was supposed to be out about 3 days ago, but there was a massive, I guess, consequence or obvious problem with that at one point because of a little thing I overlooked in my last recording, which my recording software, there's actually more than one for a few reasons, just for like touch-up purposes and the main purposes of just getting the video done. By the way, hit that yellow switch on the far right, which is where I came over here in the first place. And see that pad up? I'll come back to the pad. I'll come back to the pad. The green button's over there, and the pad is on the right of the staircase. So yeah, one of my recording system, I use one to basically just make a video, and the second one for other little touch-ups. Both of them were being quite annoying, so I'm sorry this video is so much later than it should be. Again, that along with some time from other things I had to keep myself, I had to take priority with. As you notice right now, I'm trying to jump up here. You can't get up on top of these, I guess, spots. Also, jump for that green button. You can either ground pound as you're falling down or jump into it as I did. Now, here's what I was just saying. Here's the small little treasure in this little alcove here. Now, you can't jump to the right or on top of these statues, the ones that are shooting at the sand, once you get this yellow treasure. See, I'll show you. You can't jump on top. You slide right off and go down the slide. And you can't jump to the right here where I am. You can't jump over here because that's technically cheating. This level involves you to go around this entire area, the Pecan Sand world, a lot. So you can't just cheat and like cut the entire level. Just ignore the level because the level design makes you go round and round. Spins you right round like a record. Okay. So as I mentioned earlier in the very beginning, like 3 minutes ago, there is a Spriteling I missed, but I came back for. So the spot where that is right below this crystal entity. So after I finish fighting him, I'll show you where he is. If you're really into getting 100% the game, this is worth paying attention to. I mean, well, that's what this Let's Play is, getting 100%. So right here, see on the very bottom, there's a ground hedge you can barely see from this frame. So the main crystal entity is dead, and the Spriteling here wants me to save his brethren. He wants me to save the brethren. I'll save his brethren, this green Spriteling. I will be smart with my time. Okay, shut up. Hey, that's rude. It's really funny, but it's rude. So you ground pound that left block into the ground. punch that block, so now you can jump up here, grab onto this block, jump up, and free the Spriteling. Stone Cold Statue, that's that creature you'll see later. This, yeah, that's the creature, helpful details, man. So, now I get to return to my journey.
Thanks, Wario. Now let's continue.
Ah, purple light. Back to reality. Am I implying that wasn't real? I'm kidding. Back to the main adventure. Alright, I'll take things step by step. So, as you're making your way through, there's nothing really to do actually right here. So, this is the spot where, if in the very beginning, you notice that's where the red switch was, which was the first treasure. And if you had an enemy, which you do now, you could actually technically have reached that spot and cut the entire section I just did if you jumped up in the beginning. But I wanted to go through everything. So this ground hatch, as you can see, punch all these switches, and you can either go up or down. Up for the red diamond, down for the Spriteling. So now if you jump down and miss, then you did it wrong. To do it right, you hit all the switches, and then you just jump down carefully without ground pounding and falling to the abyss, making a public mistake, which everyone on YouTube can see, and now you feel really red in the face. I didn't say, what am I saying? So, free the Spriteling. The big scorpers are so annoying. Now, you are now, so I just did that so I can get back to the spring so I can leave this ground hatch. Here I am. So now I continue forward. So again, yeah, basically, yellow Spriteling. Good to get him now, or good to get him when you did, or when I showed you to. And as I was saying even earlier in the beginning of this episode, I will release the finale within a week. It probably will be, well, oh, also, I want to remind myself, length. I was thinking of the length of the finale. The length of this video, it's a little longer than in my typical video. You see, because I've had so many distractions, and this video is a minimum of a week late, by the way, my general time between videos is 2 to 3 weeks. This one was about, well, a month. So you're getting both parts. This episode was long enough to where it could have been easily split into part A and part B. This episode is long, and it stayed together, united as one episode, because of how late this episode is. So you get two times the fun of Wario World. Yeah. Also, I'm about to approach something that was very detrimental to the last version of this episode I want to release. See, right about now, what happened to the last version is on the bottom right corner and creeping up, a transition got stuck in one spot and would ruin this image. So what you're seeing now is what you weren't going to see before, which sucked. So this is this level. This is the ground hatch. I'm going to be honest, my approach to how I solve it, by the way, that's the left foot to the statue. That's important to get right there at that exact moment. The way I approach this level is really not the correct way at all. However, it does actually get some results. And they're not the most, let's see, how do I say, practical or time-efficient results. However, I will release and show you a video of how to get them the correct way.
As you can see, I'm skipping through the parts that nothing really happened. All that I really do at this point is just figure out what to do, because I was still thinking of what exactly to do. So I hit that block across there, block over there, and I jumped. It didn't work.
I'm thinking now. So you then, you don't have to do this again. You punch that block forward, which this block is like in the middle of the area. Then if you charge at just the right angle, you can land on the spring while getting the red diamond. Okay, landing on the spring doesn't matter, but you got on the red diamond. Hey, it's you again! It's Sandworm, you know, from way earlier, my second episode, in Greenhorn Ruins at that giant sand pit. Anyway, at that point in time, he had 5 lives. This time he has 4. And it's fitting that the sand enemy worked with the sand boss, the boss of this entire world. So the sand boss comes to aid Ironsider, who is the boss of Pecan Sands. So I guess that's fitting. Yeah, so he's dead. I killed him again! Wow. This boss was recycled. Anyway, right now I'm showing you this is the correct way to go through the ground hatch, grab the red diamond, and the statue piece. Since you've already seen me grab the statue piece, that is now moot. Moot basically meaning useless. The statue piece was there, so punch this block to the right. The statue piece is right there. You don't need to move the block to the statue piece. So once you move it to the right, you ground pound this block, and you punch it into the wall. You may have to jump off the platform to do that.
Once that has been done, you punch the block into that little corner. Now, go across, punch this block on your left right here, into the wall. Once that has been done, push the upper block into the corner as well, and then align yourself, ground pound, you will be launched into the air. And then, if you jump correctly, you can get what you need. You get your red diamond. Once the red diamond is collected, you may exit this ground hatch and continue throughout the level to continue with me. Now, back to reality. So, as I just handled that the correct way, you now can continue the level. Here's a big scorper. Let's pluck him out of his little habitat, just throw him off the edge. Yeah, that's nice. So, look to your left. I don't know why I was heading over here. There's a way to get up here. In reality, that little bird teleport, that bird wind device is good to get you on the left side of this edge, right where I'm near that. The way I just went up while going up that gravel gets you on the right side of this little edge. Okay. So yeah. So actually, that right side wasn't even necessary. Come back here to where the bird is. Jump, which is what I didn't do. Jump and go into this tornado because you'll get a lot more altitude, and you'll probably reach the destination that you want to. So get on top of this path right here and go all along it to find this. Go along it, follow along it to get a nice mustache. I mean, who doesn't like a nice mustache? I personally kind of think I'm gonna probably grow a beard one day, but yeah, mustaches are cool. I mean, Wario has like the stash along with Mario and Luigi. Yeah, facial hair. So climb up here and enter this ground hatch. There's that pink button if you noticed right before I entered. I'll get that later. So what you're going to want to do is ground pound and jump off. That is not what I did though. Instead, I cannot waste this time. So I freed the Spriteling. So now he's alerting me to there's that pink button on the top right. I'm gonna go for that later. The laser jigglefish. Hopefully you'll be cooler than me and not take damage. It's okay, everybody's cooler than me. So grab the red diamond and now leave again and don't come back ever. So the pink button, I'll worry about that later when I'm higher up in the level. Literally higher up. So there's a green button on the left up over here, but I can get that after I hit that blue button over here. Again, it's good to hit all these buttons, and there's a ground hatch right here that you need an enemy to bust through. Well, I happen to see a laser jigglefish and a statue piece on my own head. Egotistic much? So what I want you guys to do is find some object, smash it through, and get in this little area here. Okay, I'm going to be completely honest. This ground hatch level is one of the harder ones I've done in, well, this game. In reality, all it takes is patience. But you know I have like 0 of that, so yeah, for me this is a little annoying, which it really shouldn't be. But basically, as I'm showing you right now, when you get stabbed, you take damage, but that's obvious. The point I'm making is, just be patient, be careful, time your jumps, and don't feel rushed. Oh, it's not this one, it's another one I come upon soon where it's quite bad. This one in reality isn't too horrible. Again, just jump and time yourself. You may have to take some time. Grab your statue, grab your red diamond, stone doohickey, thingamajig, whatever. And now continue to the right, so you can eventually climb back up and getting all the buttons and all the statues and everything you can to have a good old day. So there's that green button over here. First, I don't want to waste that, so I can jump up here. Let's see, anything else I can do on the right? No, I'm getting burned. I don't know why I'm enduring this. I can't pick up that projectile. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea, but, well, I'm in hell, where you lose money when you touch the water. Dinosaur there, and he's shaking me. I've got to do what I can. Suck up my money and get the heck out. Gotta go away, gotta run away. So, as you probably figured out by this point of how many times I've fallen into the unicorn lair. Every time you fall in, there's an immediate way out of it. I'm just saying this in case you're new to my videos or you haven't seen all my videos, because I generally tend to avoid the unicorn lair when I can, or unless I just jump straight in it. So if you need to get back to the other side of this level, between this, it's like divided by that big open pit, or big open chasm. Hey, there's that blue switch that I hit over here on the left. So now you need to hit the green switch. So you can throw something and fail, or you can jump off a blue globe and punch the green switch to activate it. That blue switch over there, the treasure, the corresponding treasures above. If you did notice when I was jumping up, there's a really weird creature. Yeah, we'll get to him soon. Very odd thing. But first I want you to head back to the right so you can get the green treasure that corresponds to the green button. Now, continuing forward in this level, up and forward, because that's really the only direction you go in this level. This is called the Stone Cold Statue. It can smell, hear, and taste you. You hit the green buttons because green vulnerable targets are cool to hit. Once you hit it enough, this is one of the impediments of each level. There are certain impediments per level, all except for the very first level. The impediments are, in Greenhorn Ruins and throughout the rest of this game, the crystal entity. Greenhorn Forest was the very first level, which had nothing. Horror Manor had the big bone fist. Wonky Circus had the electric clown fence. Shivering Mountains had the Angler Mangler. Yeah, that was it. I had to remember. Angler Mangler. Beanstalk Way had the Tree Freaks. And Mirror Mansion had the Terrible Portrait. And then there's just Pecan Sands with the Stone Cold Statue. Yeah, these are the enemies. And then I might as well go through the list of the boss names. Okay, here I go. Green Fist, Sandworm, Brawl Doll, Clown Around, Winter Windster, Spider Atticus, Mean MC, and the Iron Cider, which is in this level. They're all very fun bosses, and they've all been such great pleasures to fight against. I particularly have a fondness for Mean MC because, well, he's like a green parody of The Simpsons and The Mask. I mean, come on, I love throwing that guy around. Anyway, back to the actual current thing I'm doing right now. As you can see, I'm obviously just trying to kill time in this arena because I want to continue forward, but the laser jigglefish are taking up my time, so I'm gonna have to shove this in its eye. That looked quite painful. Since I'm out of time, I've completed my goal, and they all appear and they all disappear. That's pretty fitting, isn't it? Okay, enough listening. Anyway, let's head to the right and up here and free the next Spriteling.
The Iron Cider glow-up's been ahead.
Yeah, that's all I want to read in his voice. So basically, yeah, the Iron Cider, as I mentioned. Oh wow, jumping into that dark sand sent me back to the Unicorn Lair. Yes, so fun. Yeah, where's the spring? So yeah, basic thing is I've fallen here many times throughout this entire series. Just pretty much punch these, crates, find the spring, and you're free. The sooner I get out of here, the sooner we can continue finding everything. I think it's probably one of these. Let's hope it's this one up here. Yay! I'm free!
I'm so free.
So yeah, back here. So if you fall in the dark sand, you get hurt. You don't get hurt, you go to the other one there. So you hit that blue switch up ahead. Don't go all the way to the right because I realize there's nothing over there and you'll fall back into the other one there. So based on where you are, I heavily recommend picking up a big scorpion you pound out of the ground and pound it through the ground hatch. Now, this one, as you can see on the bottom left with my turquoise arrow, yes. Continuity, I left the continuity faulty so you could see that this level is quite hard and I wasn't going to hide all the damage. So once I can finally get back here, and yeah, my health is really low, I find this level to be very hard only because of the lack of patience that I happen to have. So I recommend all of you to be very patient, and yet I know patience is a hard thing to have at times, but if you do it, you can get through and not get killed with half a heart left. And what's worse? The beeping is worse. It's not the end of the world though. Oh, it's pretty bad. Let's see. Yay! The beeping stopped, and my little Spriteling friend here agrees with me. Oh wait, that was the Spriteling that called me garlic breath. I mean, let's be honest, I don't think Wario is the cleanest guy or the most I don't think his personal hygiene is up to standard, and garlic isn't gonna help him. Anyway, if you move all these statues, you get a treasure. Blue treasure. If you've noticed, I keep showing the spot where the yellow Spriteling would be. It's because we saved him. But I ended up going back and getting him in the very beginning, but I put the video of me going back earlier. So I got him, and from your point of view, I got him where I got him. I got him at the right spot, but for me, I had to come back to get him. So, in the timeline of when I actually made this video, I did not have the yellow Spriteling yet. Also, on top of these platforms I'm on, do not fall off on them. Be very, very careful. No, I'm saying that too late, and if you fell off, I'm sorry. And I really hope that doesn't happen again, because that's gonna suck major. I probably should jump right now. So yeah, be very careful when you're on top of the platforms. And don't fall off. Please, it won't help you. So now, let's get to the appropriate thing. What you need to do is you need to jump on top of this cloud, and you may have to keep trying at it and trying at it until you make it up there, which you launch off of and grab the statue piece. That was smooth of me, wasn't it? Twice? Really? I'm back here to the low health of half a heart. Oh, the beeping is apparently going to follow me. Be very careful, try not to fall, and jump down, don't miss, and get your red diamond, then you just get out of here. So that's that ground hatch. So now, do not fall. Head to the right, back up on top of these platforms, because if you fall, you may have to redo this entire thing of getting back up here, up to this area, because I said in the very beginning of the video, this whole level is a circle that's continuously spiraling upwards. So, and you can't cut the circle, and I'm making more points the second Spriteling, because I want you all to be very certain if, like, some people just came in during a certain part of the video and didn't see how or where I have it at this point, and you should go back there to see it if you haven't seen it already. Alright, right now I'm just disposing of birds because I don't want anything distracting me. I'll get that for one later. Now, why am I leaving alone? Why am I picking this up? I have one word sentence, because why not? Not word, sentence. So I'm gonna head up here, and I'm carrying this because I want something to throw at some annoying birds. There will be a treasure on the nose of these statues up ahead. Just want to let you know where the general area some of these treasures will be. So, what's in here? Money. And look out for that bird, so I'm gonna punch it. And now I'm up here. There's a laser jigglefish and a ground hatch that needs something to bust it open. So I'm gonna probably have to use this laser jigglefish. I'm gonna pound you in the eye, cause you immense pain, but I don't care. So I'm going to just smash open this ground hatch, and here I go. Okay, enemy mouse. Go up, forward to the left, and you can get easily where I just jumped across. There's a much easier way, and it may take you a little longer, so just walk up, or forward, left, then you can get around where I just jumped, and the rest is pretty easy. At times I do this jump, that charge jump, or Wario's dash attack. It's a little risky. Okay, hell, it's really risky, so don't necessarily use it that often. I'm only doing it because I practice this level over and over again. Because this level in particular can be very annoying if you do not have precise aim, precise accuracy at some parts, and will cause you to have to repeat it over and over and over and over again. Sorry, I need to calm down. Puts on a smile. Still, just be careful, which I right now don't want to be. But basically, if you see me jump across like in the very beginning, just don't. There's safer ways around it. For the most part, though, you actually don't need your dash jump except for a few jumps. It's generally a very risky thing to do because of when you land, or it sends you so far and you can't always coordinate where you land. I mean, you can if you're really good. I recommend getting really good or just being careful. Or both. Yes, those are both good ideas. So you're nearing the top where the Spriteling is. The last Spriteling. The final Spriteling, guys. There are 40 of us together, you know. How many do you save? All of them. Then jump down to get the red diamond. And now you don't have the spring. So this is the one time I recommend you kill yourself. Whee! That takes skill that I jumped off that edge. And now, jump on the spring and kill yourself again. Wow, that was really lame. Now you're back. You're done. And now, remember that pink button earlier? Sure you do. Now you ground pound it. Careful. Get back up. Climb. Here's a glue globe, like maze. You've gotten the statue piece, which symbolizes you've gotten all of Mr. Wario's statue pieces. That's what they're actually called. Mr. Wario. Wario's golden statue pieces. So now you're up here. near the very end of the level, and hopefully you're not getting electrocuted by these little creatures. So you need, I would say, at least 2, and throw them into this wall, so you can use them as stepping stools to climb to the top of this level, where you can fight the Iron Cider and get the rest of your treasure. But as you can see, I only have 1, and I can't get up. So you're gonna have to wait, in this case, until this explodes, at which point you can get 2 to come back to you, and then you can throw them back into the wall. So let's see, I need to knock 2 down. Here's 1, and then there's 2. Hopefully when you throw them you don't hit other ones in the opposing way, because it'll knock the one you threw out of commission or make it useless. Like that, which is not what I intended. So if I'm quick enough, throw this into the wall, jump, and get up, and yes I can! So there's a treasure way over there. Oh, a purple switch is needed. Another stone cold statue. Oh, darn it. Awesome Nintendo GameCube. There was a purple button, if you remember. I just blatantly ignored it. Let's see if I can find it. Oh my god, it's right there, and I missed it. Let's get back up here. Alright, now I'm back up here with the purple button pressed. So once it's pressed, I recommend first destroying the stone cold statue, because look at this thing! Don't you kind of want to destroy it because of how it's in your way and it's kind of odd looking? Then again, that doesn't necessarily justify the destruction of creatures because they're odd looking. But in this case, I would say yes, it does. So once this thing is dead, you now have access to the stone doohickey. Again, I'm shocked that it's actually called a stone doohickey. But you need 1 more treasure if you've been paying attention. 1 more. I'm about to go get it. So, right over here. And there you go, all the treasures collected, all the heart pieces collected. I just activated garlic. Guess I want more health, because that'd be nice. However, against Iron Cider in particular, I'm not too worried.
Once all the red diamonds have been accepted by the stone doohickey, you may now commence the Battle of Iron Cider.
I think his introduction is quite entertaining.
Boom! And he crashes to the ground. Let me see that again.
Wow, it's something about his presence and just how he looks and acts just with appearing in the beginning of this battle just gives me a feeling of evil. Just a feeling of he is the ultimate evil other than the Black Jewel himself. The right-hand man to the Black Jewel. And yeah, his attacks are as such. Breathing green fire, and he will turn his head. Your punching will do nothing. You have to throw his own hands at him. And he will, when he jumps or hops, that orange ray or orange ring will shoot out. He will occasionally jump and make quite a few of them. However, if you're quick enough, and if you notice he's already on his second to last life, you can just kill him by throwing the hands quickly at him. And I'm just about to do so. Hence why I'm not worried, but he just really has the image of an evil monster. And now he cries in pain as I kill him. So yeah, I get the badge and Iron Cider is dead, so now all that's left is the Black Jewel. And 1 more little character you're about to find out who. Actually, no, the next character I'm about to fight really is like the right-hand man. Or he is the protector of the Black Jewel. And I must destroy him to get the key to the Black Jewel. My statue has been reformed, and I have more heart. And now, the Area 4 boss is available. Captain Skull, I await you! Cue the introduction.
What?
It's been so long since we last saw each other. I miss you. Not really. I'm kidding, I do, but I'm not that dramatic. And yet I know people who will say I am. Anyway, that doesn't matter here. Sparkle then, Captain Skull's showdown. Yes, Wario, look into the water. What do you see? Other than your reflection. Oh, nice, scratch your ass. Captain Skull. See, look at his belt right there. That belt. That Black Jewel! It looks surprisingly like the Black Jewel. I really think he's a protector because he's the last key until you get to fight Black Jewel. Anyway, basically, how he goes is... That's awesome what I'm doing right now. Smash. The Black Jewel's protector, which I have no proof that he is, I'm just calling him that. Captain Skull has 5 lives, as you obviously, as every boss does. You can beat him up and weaken him until the point where you can pick him up, throw him, swing him like this, or smash his head in. On the first 3 lives, you punch him and you can easily just weaken him to the point where you can just do whatever you want. On his 4th life, he will become, well, he's actually strong. So when you punch him, he won't be easy to pick up. You can't pick him up just by punching him on his 4th and 5th life. You actually have to like get him off guard by smashing him with a barrel, which I find to be quite fun. Because if you just walk up and punch him, he'll do this now. Charge at you. Because if you were to just walk up to him and punch him and continue to do that under his 4th and 5th life, this boss would be too easy. Because there'd be no real challenge except other than getting to him. So, this time, you throw a fucking barrel at him, which I find quite entertaining. And again, there's a few ways to dispose of him. Smash his head in, swing him around, or throw him. I like swinging him into the water, which the water does enough damage. It does the damage that you want. See, look. Splat. And now he's on his last heart. Or, not heart. He doesn't have a heart. He is Captain Skull, and he has skulls for his life counter. Haha, I see what they did there. They're smart. They are. So now you smash him again, repeat the process. So go up and beat him up, then on his 4th and 5th life, smash him with barrels, and then he's dead! What a light show. Rolling into the water. He's rolling into the water. He's dead. Yeah, now the key. The final key. Wario's face is full of glee. Clear. See, there's the yellow Spriteling right there, there. Yeah, there. So, you've done it, guys. You've completed areas 1, 2, 3, and 4. Join me in the finale, an episode that will be released within the week of this episode that you see right now. In 1 week, it will be released, and you will see me finally take on and conquer and utterly destroy, break the Black Jewel into powdered dust, as I am the savior of the Spritelings. And I want to take vengeance on the Black Jewel for destroying everything and by turning all my treasure into monsters. Alright, we'll see you in the finale, guys. This is AZ383. See you next time.